Hello everyone, I'm Emma and I'm your storyteller for tonight. Tonight's story is called The Rock and the Stream, and this is chapter 4. You see that rock there? Said Hare, pointing towards a rock further up the stream. Yes, said Fox, wondering where on earth this could possibly be going. Well, it's very simple, said Hare. You have to decide. You have to make a choice. And as he said this, he turned towards Fox, placing a paw on each of Fox's shoulders and looking him straight in the eyes. He said, Who do you want to be, Fox? The rock or the stream? This was perhaps the most perplexing event in the whole day, so far as, of course, Fox had no idea what Hare meant with this analogy. What he did, however, know, and what he was in fact certain of, was the scent of Hare looking directly into his face. He was also very aware of his belly as it rumbled to remind him he was a fox, and this, right in front of his very eyes, was his prey. Fox could feel his mouth watering. He was struggling to think of anything as he felt his heart begin to race at the thought of sinking his jaws into some tasty hare for his supper. Fox broke Hare's gaze, but as swiftly as he did, bonk! He got a sharp bop on the head. Hare had clearly read Fox's mind and seen it had wandered, and so to snap him back into their conversation, he had taken his pipe and with a well-aimed shot had bonked Fox on the head with it. This had the desired effect, and a surprised Fox snapped back into paying attention. As I was saying, Hare continued, as if nothing had happened, pick a side. It's your choice. No one can make it for you because it's yours, and you own it. Fox was still looking perplexed. It was a most unusual day, and coupled with the oddness of it all, he'd also just had a blow to his head which wasn't helping his comprehension. Owl could see this, and so chipped in to offer some helpful explanation. It's really quite simple, my boy. Owl liked to use such phrases as my boy or my dear, so as to assert her superiority. The stream always flows around the rock. It has no choice, and yet it does so willingly, freely, and of its own accord. By contrast, the rock is set. It is solid. It is consistent, always the same, and there is no moving it. You could say, in being so, the rock forces the stream to go round it, no matter how the wind is blowing or the rain is pouring. In fact, no matter what, the stream will always have to go around the rock. And so it is in life, said Hare. You can choose if you're going to make decisions for yourself on which you will not be moved, or you can choose not to do so. However, in taking what might first appear the easy choice, choosing not to think about what's important, in choosing not to consider what matters to you, you will in fact let others be making those choices. You become the stream, said Owl. Others will be the rock, and they will leave you no choice but to bend and flex and move around them. So, said Hare, if it is important to you to live in our woods, to be a part of our community, said Owl, then you need to decide that. You need to choose that, and even your own instincts and behaviour will have to move around that choice, added Hare. Or you can do nothing. Choose nothing, and just be led by your instincts. But don't be fooled, said Owl, for in doing nothing you are still making a choice. You are choosing to be the stream. And that, my dear boy, is that. This was all a bit much for Fox to take in. On the one hand, he could sort of see what they were saying, but on the other, he could still taste Hare in his mind, and he was finding that somewhat distracting. That's the end of tonight's chapter. Sleep tight. Night night. See you soon.